This is the Sansa E280R Special Rhapsody Music Store CRUD injected 8GB MP3 player thingy. After I decided that my growth in interest in music warranted the need for a bigger MP3 player than my previous 4GB one, I decided to set out for a new one. And I had specifically thought in mind about picking one that was not made by Apple. And as it just so happened, this was the lucky winner. In the end, I bought this MP3 player and gave the older iPod that you saw in the last episode to my sister, so I guess that means it's technically not mine, but we won't tell anyone. It came with a 2-month free Best Buy Music Store subscription, which is essentially Rhapsody. And while I definitely got my enjoyment out of the subscription music store, I did eventually start to get a little fed up with it, because in reality, the big caveat of the subscription music stores is that you do not own your music. That is, there is a certain, maybe conglomerate would be the best word. There's a certain conglomerate of MP3 players that are compatible with music from a certain other conglomerate of MP3 music stores. The technology that binds music from certain music stores to certain MP3 players is known as a DRM, or Digital Rights Management. And you may know about this through your knowledge of iPods and iTunes and the struggle to eventually take the DRMs off of iTunes Music, which were previously present for a long time. Well, a lot of these other players have their own DRMs, and I'm not going to list all of the players that have this specific DRM, known as Place for Sure, if I didn't mention that already. Yes, I know, it's kind of stupid. I don't know why DRMs have to have names, but they do. But anyway, it's way too many MP3 players to list, but please just take my word for it. But I will say that while I had this MP3 player, I definitely enjoyed it, until once again I decided that even 8GB was not enough for me. More about that in the next episode.